There is a type of social situation that many people move through effortlessly every single day. Casual conversations at work, quick exchanges at social gatherings, brief comments about the weather, small jokes about daily routines. For most people, these moments feel simple and natural. They require little thought, and they help maintain comfortable social interactions. But for some individuals, these situations feel strangely difficult, not because they dislike people, not because they lack communication skills. Instead, their mind simply operates in a different way. Part 64 explores the psychology behind why deep thinkers often struggle with small talk, and why their mind naturally seeks something deeper in conversation. Small talk exists for a very practical reason. It helps people establish social comfort without requiring vulnerability. When two people discuss neutral topics like weather, work schedules, or simple daily experiences, they create a shared space of interaction that feels safe. These conversations are not designed to explore meaning or personal insight. They are designed to maintain social harmony. For many individuals, this system works perfectly. They enjoy these light interactions and easily move between different topics. But for deep thinkers, the situation feels slightly different. Their mind is constantly searching for meaning, patterns, and insight. When a conversation stays entirely on the surface, their brain quietly asks a question that others may never consider. What is the purpose of this conversation? What are we actually learning about each other? Part 64 begins with the concept of cognitive depth. Deep thinkers often process information on multiple levels at the same time. When someone says something simple, their mind may automatically explore the context behind those words. They may consider the emotional tone, the possible motivations, and the deeper implications of what was said. This habit of layered thinking allows them to understand complex ideas very well. But it also means their mind becomes restless when conversations remain simple for long periods of time. While others enjoy the relaxed nature of small talk, the deep thinker's brain quietly searches for something more meaningful to engage with. Another factor is curiosity. Deep thinkers are often highly curious individuals. They want to understand how people think, why people behave in certain ways, what experiences have shaped someone's perspective. When they meet someone new, their interest naturally moves toward questions that reveal personality, values, and life experiences. Questions like, what motivates you? What changed the way you see the world? What experiences shaped your beliefs? But these types of questions rarely appear during small talk. Social norms often encourage lighter topics until people feel more comfortable. As a result, deep thinkers may feel like the conversation is moving in circles around the things that actually matter. Part 64 also explores the role of authenticity. Many deep thinkers value authentic communication more than casual interaction. They want conversations to feel genuine rather than performative. In some social situations, small talk can feel like a scripted routine where people exchange predictable phrases without revealing anything meaningful about themselves. While this routine helps maintain politeness, the deep thinker may feel disconnected from the interaction because the conversation does not reflect the person's real thoughts or feelings. Their mind is searching for moments when someone speaks honestly about what they truly think or experience. Another psychological element behind this experience is attention. Deep thinkers tend to focus intensely on the subject they are discussing. When a conversation changes topics quickly, their brain may struggle to maintain interest. Their attention prefers depth rather than speed. Instead of moving across many subjects quickly, they prefer exploring one idea thoroughly. Small talk often does the opposite. It moves rapidly between topics, touching each one briefly without exploring it deeply. This difference in conversational rhythm can make the deep thinker feel slightly out of sync with the flow of discussion. Part 64 also highlights the connection between deep thinking and introspection. Many deep thinkers spend a significant amount of time reflecting on their own thoughts and experiences. This internal reflection creates a rich inner world filled with ideas, questions, and insights. Because of this internal activity, conversations that explore thoughts and perspectives feel natural and engaging. But when discussions remain focused on routine topics, the deep thinker may feel like their mind is operating far below its natural level of curiosity. Another reason deep thinkers struggle with small talk is emotional awareness. They are often sensitive to the emotional tone of a conversation. When interactions feel forced or superficial, they may sense the lack of authenticity immediately. This awareness can create a quiet discomfort because the conversation does not match the depth of emotional understanding they naturally experience. While others may not notice anything unusual, the deep thinker may feel like something important is missing from the interaction. Part 64 also addresses an important misconception. Struggling with small talk does not mean someone lacks social skills. In many cases, deep thinkers are excellent communicators when the conversation moves toward meaningful topics. They can listen carefully, analyze ideas, and express thoughtful perspectives that enrich the discussion. Their difficulty appears only when conversations remain entirely within surface-level exchanges. Once the discussion becomes more reflective or insightful, their communication abilities often become very strong. Another interesting aspect of this experience is that deep thinkers often form fewer but stronger relationships. Because they prefer meaningful conversations, they naturally gravitate toward people who share similar curiosity and openness. Instead of maintaining many casual connections, they may build a smaller number of relationships where conversations regularly explore ideas, emotions, and experiences in depth. These relationships often feel more fulfilling because they match the way their mind naturally engages with the world. Part 64 moves toward an important understanding. Small talk and deep conversation serve different psychological purposes. Small talk helps people navigate social environments comfortably. Deeper conversations build understanding and emotional connection. Neither form of communication is inherently better than the other. They simply serve different roles in human interaction. If you sometimes feel disconnected during small talk, it does not mean you are socially awkward or uninterested in people. It often means your mind is searching for conversations that explore ideas, emotions, and experiences more deeply. And when those conversations appear, the same mind that struggled with small talk suddenly becomes fully engaged. In those moments, the deep thinker feels exactly where they belong. Not because the conversation is longer, but because it finally reaches the depth their mind has been quietly searching for all along.